Hi, it's Isabel from My School, and today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious breakfast, lunch and dinner meal called shakshuka, which is a Middle Eastern egg dish. So we've got a few different delicious ingredients in the shakshuka. We've got some flat leaf parsley, which you can find at My School. I've chosen a flat leaf, but you can absolutely use a curly leaf parsley if that's what's available to you. We've got some zucchinis. Again, you can also find these at My School. Some capsicums. I've chosen a red one and a yellow one because they're sweeter, but if you wanted to pop a green one in there, you absolutely can, and I highly encourage you to mix up the colours. We've got a brushed potato, a sweet potato, eggs of course, some garlic, some feta cheese, some chickpeas, which are optional. You don't have to pop them in if you don't enjoy eating chickpeas. Some diced plum Italian tomatoes, some cayenne pepper, some ground cumin, some smoked paprika, and if you don't have smoked paprika specifically, you can just use paprika. And lastly, some delicious fennel seeds. So a few different things in this one. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take both of our potatoes. So I've got a brushed potato here and a sweet potato, and we're going to peel those. Peeling all the skins off, and remembering that these skins, you don't have to put them in the bin, you can actually use them for a vegetable stock. So there's always ample opportunity when we're cooking to use our scraps for something else, so we're not wasting anything. So I'll pop those aside so that I can use those, and then I'll peel my sweet potato, and then I'll start to slice them up. So I've peeled our potatoes, so now what we need to do is we need to slice them into sort of like 1 centimetre thick chip shapes. So these are going to go into the fry pan. So you don't need to be really specific about this, just, keep it simple. So you're going to slice them up into chip shapes, and then we're going to pop them into the fry pan. Cut the ends off these ones, cut this one in half, and then do the same with the sweet potato. So just sort of that size is perfect. So next we're going to dice up our zucchini. So I'm going to cut off the ends, and we leave the skins on for this one because that's where all the nutrients are. And we're going to dice these ones. So dicing them up. Again, they don't need to be perfect. And once we've done this, we'll head over to our capsicums. So we've diced up our zucchini. I've just popped that one in a bowl here. Next we'll get onto our capsicum. So we want to take out the core in the middle, like so. Take that one out, and again we can keep this and we can use this for a stock or something else that we'd like to make. And then we'll cut down the middle, and we want to take out this white membrane with all the seeds on it. So making sure we are as thorough as we can be getting all the seeds out, and then we'll slice it up and dice it up like so. So you want to do that to both of your capsicums. Alright, so we've chopped up our potatoes, so now we're going to pop it into this pan with some heated oil. So I'll put that in. Stir. Just try and coat them in as much oil as you possibly can. And then we'll just let them sit here on like a low heat with a lid on for the next little while we chop up all our other ingredients and get everything else going and bubbling in the pot. Alright, so I've diced up our zucchini and our capsicum, and that's all going to go into the pan with the potatoes. So we'll pop all of them in, and then we'll pop the lid back on, and they'll just continue to stew away. So we're going to slice up our garlic now and chop up our herbs. So you can use a garlic crusher if you want to, but I'm just going to use a knife today because it's just one piece of garlic. So cut off both ends, and then use your fingers and your knife to gently peel off the skin. Just being careful with your fingers, you don't chop them. And gradually that will all come off. And then I like to give it a little bit of like a crush with the knife, and then just roughly chop it up like so. So once we've done that, we can just pop that one to the side and then move over to our herbs. So I've picked all the leaves off the parsley stalks. You can use those parsley stalks in the dish as well, or you can use them for something else, like a stock or a sauce. So we're just going to roughly chop these herbs up like so. And then keep going until we've chopped up all our herbs. So we've chopped up our garlic and we've chopped up our herbs, so we're going to scrape those into the pan. Alright, so our herbs are in there, our garlic's in there, we're going to do some spices now. So our smoked paprika, we're going to go in first, then we're going to put in some ground cumin, also about a teaspoon. Cayenne pepper, also about a teaspoon, and then our fennel seeds. We'll sprinkle those ones in, and we'll give it a bit of a stir so that we can mix all those flavours right around and everything gets coated by the spices. And then once we've coated everything, we'll pop the lid back on and we'll let it continue to cook away, and we'll get started on some of our other ingredients. So we're going to head on over to our chickpeas and we're going to drain these. So just using a colander, draining those, and then I like to just give them a bit of a rinse with some water just to make sure we've got all of the juices out, and then we'll take these over to the pan and pop them in the pan. So we'll pop our chickpeas now into the pan. That side, and we'll also pop in our tin of tomatoes. And I'm just going to fill this up about halfway with some water. And give it a bit of a stir, and then pour that over as well. And then we'll mix through all the ingredients together, and we'll pop the lid back on for another 10 minutes. Alright, so I'm going to take the lid off this one now. It's been bubbling away for about 10 minutes and I've been giving it a bit of a stir to thicken up the sauce. It's time to crack the eggs into the shakshuka. So we've got a couple eggs here, and I'm just going to crack them, just being mindful that we don't break too much of the shell because we don't want that to end up in our pan. So nice and gentle crack, and then just popping them in a spot and popping the lid on, and we'll just kind of keep an eye on that for the next sort of 3 to 5 minutes. The eggs will slowly start to cook. You can keep the lid on for as long as you like, depends on how much you like your eggs cooked. So if you like them poached, probably 3 to 5 minutes would be enough, but if you like them really quite firm, you'll have to give them a little bit longer. So I'll grab the lid, pop that one on, and then we'll come back and have a look in a few minutes. Alright, so we'll check our eggs. Amazing, I think they're ready to go. I'll pop the lid back on and then take these off the heat. So there we have it, our Middle Eastern eggs, shakshuka. I've garnished this with a little bit of parsley because it's always nice to make our food look delicious. You can serve this with a side of feta cheese or some plain yogurt. It's also really delicious with rice or a flatbread or some crunchy sourdough. So lots of different things that we can do with this one. A super versatile breakfast, lunch and dinner. Enjoy!